Hey guys, I'm going to share a quick 5-minute self myofascial release technique using 2 tennis balls and a sock. This is what it looks like. And I just tied a knot around the sock to hold them in place, and I'm going to put them right down on the carpet. Put that over here, and we'll show you what to do. So, start to drop your shoulders down and let the ball come right in between the shoulder blades to start. Either sides of the spine. I wouldn't recommend letting it come below this point because we have our vital organs and our ribs and more sensitive areas. So if you're doing this at home, do this starting in between the shoulder blades, and we can go up a little bit into the top of the shoulder and some other areas of the body. All right, so lean on back, and my feet are underneath my knees to start. You can play with letting your feet come down for sure. Right now, I'm going to keep my feet underneath the knees. I'm going to widen my feet and bring my knees in together to touch. I'll show you real quick. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so come on back. And then I'm going to bring my arms in a goalpost position. So my elbows are wide in line with my shoulders, and my arms are facing up. So starting to just drop into the breath. And exhale. Big breath in. Allowing yourself to drop into the different areas and tuning in to your breath. Good. I'll start to just slide down a little bit, lift the hips up, adjust. Okay, so you can play with your arms here too. You can drop the forearms down and up. You can squeeze the elbows in. Try lifting the hips up maybe. So kind of painting those areas a little bit more. We'll drop the hips down. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. And then lift the hips up. And I'll just kind of lean here because this is a little bit more in the upper point of the shoulder and the scapula in between the two. Right at the start of some of our other muscles like the levator scapula. Some of the muscles of the rotator cuff, so we'll just kind of hug in here. Maybe lifting the hips up and down and hang out, maybe squeezing the elbows in. Good, and then I'll adjust, and I'm going to bring the balls up right at the top of my shoulders here now. So right here at the top, and I'll lift the hips again. Now my arms are still in that goalpost. Kind of just drop your weight down. Maybe bring one hip up and the other. Feel how you can give yourself a little bit of a massage there. The hips are in like a figure 8. We'll inhale, lift up, and down. Get 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. So just working that different angle on the trigger point. Maybe hang out to one side. Good. And then we're going to start to switch positions. And so we still have our ball, and I'm going to get into the outside of the shoulder now. So I'm going to start to lean. I'm in like a fetal position. So fetal position, and then the ball is going to line up right at the outside of the shoulder. It's like the teres major infraspinatus area, and you can kind of just shift your weight and again lean your weight down. And then find the spot yourself. Like everyone is different. So now I just found it a little bit more. So I'm just going to hang out here. If you have a pillow, that's a great spot for a pillow here. Rest your head and breathe. I'm going to lean my head back and just adjust. So yes, I just kind of find the areas. And then I'll show you one more. We're going to do it right in the hip here. So this is an excellent area right at the side of the hip, the base of the, or the top of like the IT band area and the glute. So we can lean, bring this a little bit more here so you can see. So it's right underneath my hip, and I'll drop my hip down. Good, you can walk your feet in even and kind of use your toes to lean side to side. So it's similar to a foam rolling, but the ball can get in even deeper. I'm gonna open my knees like a clamshell and just kind of hang out. And this knee is bent, so this is helping to open all of those glute and rotator muscles, kind of pinning them in there. You can play with straightening that leg for sure. Maybe bring that foot in front and we'll come on back. I can bring it to the side of the hip a little bit more. And a little bit more. And then maybe a little bit lean into the back and kind of get this oblique attachment here, right at the top of the hip. I wouldn't recommend coming back too much, but we will stay right here on the side and just breathe. Good. Maybe a little bit more into the side, just rolling. And then feel which side feels more tender. And yeah, so that's a great one. One more quick one that I like is this forearm one. You can bring the two paws in the forearm here and just kind of get into the forearm a little bit. For that one, I like to hold the balls a little tighter. It can be hard. And just get in there in the wrist, a little rotation. Pretty fun. All right, thanks for watching. My name's Robin, and that was your quick, about 6.5 minute self myofascial release technique. Thanks, have a great day.